All right. I'm Sharon Calvino back, and I am a speech language pathologist almost. I'm graduating in a couple months, and I am going to give you a quick quiz on how well are you taking care of your voice. So, if you're doing great, give yourself a thumbs up. If you're like, I could do a little better at that, but I'm doing okay, give yourself like a sideways thumb. And if you're like, oh, I'm not good about that at all, just give yourself a thumbs down. I need to work on a lot of these things, continually trying to remember them. So, number one, hopefully we'll all get this one right. Avoid smoking, okay? Smoking is really bad for your voice, so avoid that. Number two, how is your posture? So roll those shoulders back and open up your chest cavity so you can take a really deep breath from the bottom of your lungs where a lot of those air sacs are, so you can get a lot better breath of air. Fill up the lungs all the way from the bottom, and then keep that posture good so that the air has a straight shot up your trachea and out your mouth. So hopefully posture's doing good. Number three is water. I need to be drinking about 3 of these a day. This is 24 ounces. And that drinking water hydrates and humidifies your vocal cavity and helps those vocal folds that are in there to move easily and not get dried out and scratchy. So, drinking water. A lot of people say 6 to 8 cups a day, or 48 to 64 ounces a day, something like that. Okay, number 4 goes right along with the water. Try to decrease caffeine intake or drink extra water whenever you drink something with caffeine. So soda or some teas sometimes, or coffee. They're enjoyable, but they dry out your vocal folds. Caffeine does. So drink extra water if you have caffeine. How are you doing with that? Number 5, exercise is actually super helpful to take care of your voice, because if you're having stress in your life, your voice box can get strained, your vocal folds can get strained, and exercise helps you to manage stress. It also helps you have more energy, so you have the energy to energize your voice and not wear it down, and not have as good breathing. So exercise. Number 6, sleep is actually a super just basic thing that helps a lot of things, but helps your voice because you're rested and you have more energy. You're not tiring it out. So you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, depending on what your body needs. Okay. Next is number 7, which is one that I didn't know for a long time. But when your voice, especially if you have a sore throat, I tend to whisper to try to save my voice. But whispering is holding your vocal folds apart. And it takes a lot of muscle to keep them apart, and actually really strains your vocal folds. So just let whatever comes out come out, and don't try to whisper. So avoid whispering. It tires your vocal folds out quickly. So how are you doing? Are you whispering a lot? That's not good. All right, number 8. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. It's the worst. Clearing your throat. It's rubbing your vocal folds together like sandpaper, and it is not good for them. So try not to clear your throat a lot. If you have allergies and you kind of have a lot of mucus on your vocal folds a lot, maybe manage those allergies. Drink some water. One thing that helps me is to sniff and swallow instead of clear my throat. Or sometimes like going and then swallowing kind of clears it out without actually clearing your throat. Next is number 9. Actually talking, you need to talk at a normal rate. I'm actually talking a little bit too fast right now, and I should slow down so that I take breaths more often. People who talk really, really fast are not getting breaths often enough, So we probably all need to work on listening, being better listeners. So we're not talking as much and resting our voice more. Being better listeners and talking more slowly and taking those breaths. So are you a fast talker? Are you more a slow talker? That's good. Okay, and last is number 10. And this is don't yell or scream or talk really loud a lot. So if you love to go cheer at, sports games, or you're a cheerleader, or you do funny voices a lot and just use your voice and you talk really loudly, or you're at concerts or different places or you turn up the music really loudly and then or the TV really loudly and you have to talk really loudly over it. Instead, you should turn the volume down or get closer to the person you're talking to so you don't have to yell. That's very hard on your voice if you do that a lot. Okay, so how are you doing taking care of your voice? Those are 10 ways to take care of your voice. Thanks for listening and hope you have a great day.